Hi, I'm Vicki Williams, and when I'm in flow with writing, I'm guilty of ignoring what's happening around me. Yes, I have sometimes put off things because I don't want to stop the momentum of flow. Knowing that I do this must have been weighing on my mind because a friend of mine had the courage to email this story to me. When I read it, I got the message loud and clear, and I hope you do too. The story goes like this. Too many people put off something that brings them joy just because they haven't thought about it, don't have it on their schedule, didn't know it was coming, or are too rigid to depart from their routine. I began to think about all of those people on the Titanic who passed up dessert at dinner that fateful night in an effort to cut back. From then on, I've tried to be a little more flexible. How many women out there will eat at home because their husbands didn't suggest going out to dinner until after something had thawed? How often have your kids dropped in to talk and sat in silence while you watch Jeopardy on television? I've lost track of the times I called my friend and said, "How about going out to lunch in half an hour?" Where she would gasp and stammer and said, "I can't. I've clothes on the line. My hair is dirty. I wish I'd known yesterday. I had a late breakfast, but it looks like rain. And my personal favourite, it's Monday." She died a few years ago and we never did get that lunch together. Because we cram so much into our lives, we tend to schedule our headaches. We live in a sparse diet of promise we make to ourselves. When all the conditions are perfect, we'll go back and visit the grandparents when we get the child toilet trained. We'll entertain when we replace the living room carpet. We'll go on that second honeymoon when we get the last child off to college. Life has a way of accelerating. As we get older, the days get shorter and the list of promises to ourselves gets longer. One morning, we awaken and all we have to show for our lives is a litany of "I'm going to," "I plan on," and "someday" when things are settled down a bit. When anyone calls my "seize the moment" friend, she is open to adventure and available for trips. She keeps an open mind and new ideas. Her enthusiasm for love is contagious. To talk with her for 5 minutes, you're ready to trade your bad feet for a pair of rollerblades and skip the elevator for a bungee cord. My lips have not touched ice cream in 10 years. I love ice cream. It's just that I might as well apply it directly to my stomach with a spatula and eliminate the digestive process. The other day I stopped the car and I bought a triple decker. If my car had hit an iceberg on the way home, I would have died happy. Now go on and have a nice day. Do something you want to do, not something on your should-do list. If you were going to die soon and had only one phone call that you could make, who would you call and what would you say? And what are you waiting for? Have you ever watched kids playing on a merry-go-round or listened to the rain lapping at the ground? Ever follow a butterfly's erratic flight or gazed at the sun into the fading night? Do you run through each day on the fly? When you ask, "How are you?" do you even hear the reply? When the day is done, do you lie in your bed with the next 100 chores running through your head? Ever told your child, "We'll do it tomorrow," and in your haste, not seen the sorrow? Ever lost touch? Let a good friendship die, or just ring to say hi? When you worry and hurry through your day, it's like an unopened gift rowing away. Life's not a race. Take it slower. Hear the music before the song's over. Well, I have to say, I'm guilty of some of those. What about you? The great thing about this story is it delivers the slap in the face that we all need from time to time. Wouldn't you agree?